Number 6 is connection. The ability to connect and collaborate. You got to get better at this in the new economy. In America especially, and I know there are many internationals here, but in America we've been lied to so much. I love the work, the Myth of Genius work around this, because the truth is nothing great has ever been created alone, right? But we think it has. We love in America Superman and Superwoman and Spider-Man, and it's never been done. It's interesting. Even the work of Darwin, it was talked about, you know, that whole natural selection was like 500 years ahead of time. People have been writing on this. And we give this one person who invented the light bulb? Well, Edison, of course he did, except for that he didn't. Because it stood for at least, 12 or 14 people, and the only reason we screw a light bulb in is because the janitor's sitting there saying, it keeps falling out. What if you had to use a screwdriver? Oh, that's good. And what happened? One person's on the patent in those days. Only one could be. We learned in 4th grade who invented the cotton gin. Who did? Eli Whitney did. Of course he did, except for they didn't, right? At least most likely, because you could never put slaves. And by the way, in those days, you could not put a woman, likely Catherine Green, on that patent. I remember both Steves were still alive when I was with Steve Wozniak, and interestingly, he's not a fan as much as all of Jobs' fans about his work, but we were talking about what it took for them to start, in essence, Apple. And I'm telling you, I'm not saying things don't hang on leadership, because they do, but everything doesn't. Everything hangs on people, plural. And if you don't have an ability to connect and collaborate, you're going to be losing in the new economy.
If you like that, subscribe to our YouTube channel or go to trustedge.com for more free resources and tools.